Hi guys, and welcome to my latest episode. It's been at least 2 months since I last did an episode, but that is because I had a really lot of stuff to do. For example, I had to paint a lot of doors in the house, and I also went to Japan for 2 weeks. There I bought lots and lots of stuff, but I'm gonna make separate videos about that. So this is actually all the stuff I got from Christmas, Christmas up till now actually. First up is the most beautiful book I've ever seen, the Sega Mega Drive Collected Works. This book contains a lot of awesome art prints. Some you can even fold open like that. It has the history of the Genesis. That's mostly American centered. And the best part for me personally in the back is interviews with the major developers from the Mega Drive at the time. This is actually really awesome. I haven't finished reading it yet because, you know, I keep it under my bed and I once in a while I read a part out of it or I look at some pictures. Awesome book. Then from my friend Kenny I got a couple of games at really cheap prices. I don't exactly remember the prices, but I remember they were very cheap. 1080 Avalanche for the GameCube. I think it was €2 or something. Turok Rage Wars, ex-rental from the Netherlands, I think. You can see you can't take this label off, that's why it was also so cheap. And Mission Impossible for the N64, it was cheap because it's a sucky game. Then, I gotta admit, I can't remember if I guys show you these games already. I want to show you to them because I actually think they were in the previous episode, but I can't really remember. But I can't watch it right now because I really have to hurry up because it's almost getting dark. Dragon Quest: The Journey of the Cursed King. Been looking for this one for ages. It's on the PlayStation 2. It's an awesome looking game. I haven't played it yet. And I think I paid €12 for it. Then a couple of €175 games, Tenchu Return from Darkness and Prince of Persia The Sands of Times. For the GameCube, Player's Choice. These were bought on the 16th of January, so it's possible I haven't showed them to you yet. I don't remember. Then I went to Japan with my buddy Mike and Sam, and I also had some stuff he had for me on the side. I don't know if you guys remember this, but he promised me a UN Squadron box and he gave it to me. Nice, an American box with manual. I already had the game, so that's pretty awesome. I'm not really a box title collector, but you know, for a nice game it's cool to have the box. Especially American boxes. To find them here in Europe, that's pretty neat. Then I bought a couple of Master System games. This Basketball Nightmare, Assault City, Danon the Jungle Fighter, and Restan. Restan I know, the others I don't. These are just games I didn't own yet and looked cool, so I don't know, that's why I bought them. Haven't tried to play them yet. Most of them are ex-rentals or they have like prices in Belgian francs but second hand, so it's 400 Belgian francs, that's like €10 right now. So they must have been sold second hand before the year 2000. Then he also gave me a lot of free stuff, including a Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles box. The game it's empty, but I already have the game, and I already have it also boxed. So, but that's still pretty cool. Also, Blast Chamber, a game for PS1, also appears to be an ex-rental of some sort. Home Sweet Home. This is like a Taiwanese Game & Watch knockoff. It still works, I put batteries in it. Another one that doesn't work, sadly, is Marshall from the same brand, Sunwing, and Afterburner from Sega, actually from Tiger. It looks cool, but the game is really horrible. It's missing its battery flap, sadly. Then he also gave me two cool games: X-Men 2 Wolverine's Revenge and Colin McRae Rally 2004. I don't really like racing games, except arcade games, and rally games are also pretty cool, so I can still play Colin McRae Rally. There's also a random Master System poster catalog in there. I guess I'll put it in one of the Master System games. Whoops. Then this one I find pretty cool. It's a Game Boy bootleg, but the size of it is actually ridiculous. As you can see, this is a regular Game Boy cartridge. Compare it, it's just stupid. If you put it in a Super Gamer also, it comes out way on top. It's a Super 121 in one, but I checked it out and it's almost 20 games on there, so not bad for a bootleg. Then he also gave me this, the Eliminator. It's some sort of cleaning cartridge, a bit broken. Yeah, I'll keep it. And then a whole bunch of third-party PlayStation 1 memory cards. This one is actually nice, the Mega Memory Card. This one, Trustmaster, I already have one like this. Piranha, and this is, it doesn't even have a brand. Then also some weird plastic cases. I assume they're for DS games. This is for this is actually for SD memory card. And another one for DS with some nice dogs on it. And a Super Nintendo multiplayer tab. I already have the exact same one, but the second one is nice. Maybe, I don't know if there are 8-player games available on the Super Nintendo. Also a quick-shot joystick. I already have one of these for the Mega Drive, but this one is for the NES. It feels less solid than my Mega Drive one, but still pretty nice, don't you guys think? It's a little bit blue. It's a quick shot for professional players. Then, oh, I can't forget, he also gave me for free Buster Bust Loose for the SNES. I already have the Japanese version, I think. I bought it in Japan. I don't know if it's the exactly same game. So you can see it running here in the background. It's a game from the team that later became Treasure, so that's pretty nice. Then last week I also spent one day in Brussels, and I had to buy. So last week I also had to go to Brussels for work, and I was planning to buy some PlayStation 2 memory cards to install FreeMcBoot on them. So I got me some official PlayStation 2 memory cards. They were only €2 a piece, so that's pretty nice. At that shop, most of the times I don't find anything there, but this time they had a couple of NES games. They were €5 a piece, some were €6. A lot of the good ones were actually 20, 25. Luckily I already had all of them, so I didn't have to pay stupid prices for good games. But at €5 I picked up Terminator 2, WCW World Championship Wrestling. I just like wrestling and don't know if this is a good game. And then Skate or Die. €5 is probably too much for Skate or Die because you see it everywhere. But I never picked it up in the past, so now I have it. And I also found two pretty nice Wii games. Dead Junior, The Root of Evil. I've been wanting to try this series for quite a while. I can easily start with the Wii version. The discs are not in that great of a condition, sadly. A little bit scratched, I don't know if you will see it. And This was 4 euros I think, and for this one I paid 7 or 8 euros, can't really remember. But also a game I have been dying to try out, but because it's always too expensive, never picked it up. It was 7 euros. Yeah. So all in all, for around 30 euros, not a bad deal, I guess. I also found in one of their cases a American Super Nintendo cartridge protector, so that's always nice. Then it was a tournament 2 weeks ago already, I guess. There were also some sellers there and some bring and buy stands, so I bought my second PlayStation 2. It was supposed to be not working, but it works fine, it works perfect. It's one of the models you cannot easily mod, also not with FreeMake boot, but that's okay. I needed I wanted a slim PS2 just for playing my European games. And also for 2 euros, that was 5 euros. It was sold not working, but it worked. And I also bought Drug Wars for the CDI, a game I've been wanting for a long time. It's one of those video shooter games. If we were upstairs in my not yet renovated Sega room, we could have played it, but now we're stuck with Super Nintendo. And then last but not least, if I can locate it. Well, I guess that was last. Okay, it's in here. Wait, I'll have to shut it down. Last, but certainly not least, I also bought Axelay, or Axelay. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's actually a really cool shooter by Konami on the Super Nintendo. It's a game that really uses the scaling effects for the Super Nintendo, I guess. So, thank you, Mike, for all the sweet freebies and good deals. Thank you, Kenny, for the good deals. Thanks to my sisters who bought this for me for Christmas. And thanks to Samuel for the cool deal on Axelay. And thanks to Cash Converters for the pretty sweet deals. Next video you'll see from me will be about my pickups from Japan. I'm gonna try to make it a bit special, so bear with me, it might take a long while for them to finish. Bye for now.